I was going to say, you look like a star. Like
What?
you actually ooze stardom.
Oh my God, you are so sweet. Thank you. You're beautiful. Your hair looks so shiny. I need shiny hair.
Just Moroccan hair oil.
Where in the world are you and what time is it? Because it's 9:30 here in Dubai.
It is, it's almost 11 p.m. here.
Oh my gosh.
No, but it's okay. I'm excited. My album's coming out, and yeah.
Does that give you energy on like a day where you release music? Do you just have that crazy energy? You can just go and carry on and keep talking to people, keep getting excited? Or is it tough on a day like this at almost 11 p.m. at night?
I mean, I guess today, I've been on Zoom since the morning. So it's like since 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. And, it gets to you, but I think in a good way, because I'm so excited about the album. And especially because I can't come to these places. Like, I've never been to Dubai. I want to come to Dubai.
We want you here. I mean, everybody during quarantine was baking banana bread and making that whipped coffee, but not you. Not you. You've been busy. How was it?
I mean, I in the beginning, I was a little bored. I made banana bread a lot. But yeah, it was nice. I definitely love being busy again.
We've got new music today. Oh my God. We love it. Oh my God. We actually do. It's got your sound all over it. And also I think a lot of women can relate, because you think you're kind of not interested in a situation, like you'll be fine without this person and you're strong and everything's going well, but then the second they walk away or they go away or they're not accessible, then you're like, oh my God, what's happening? What's happening?
Literally, it's like a roller coaster of emotions, and I feel like even in the bridge, I'm like, I feel like kissing the person or punching the person as well. So it's like a really weird emotion of heaven and hell in relationships, and that's why the album is called Heaven and Hell, because I feel like we go through so many different emotions in our careers and relationships and everyday life in a global pandemic.
Yeah. But this isn't just girls. Ava, Maz, this is boys too, but boys will take 4 weeks longer. So, when boys don't feel interested and you're like, oh my God, what's happening? It's a 4-week delay for boys. So 4 weeks later, the boys go, oh my God, what's happening? And the girls are over it. So this is the thing we need to fix.
It's different with everyone.
Like now that you've, become this big star and, your exes hear things on the radio, or do you ever get text messages from them going, is this about me?
That's funny you said that. This guy texted me actually a couple days ago, and he goes, hi, this is blank. And I'm like, okay, first of all, like 8 years ago, this guy literally did not want anything to do with me, and he didn't care like about me at all, but he was just like toying me around. He's so rude. And now he has the audacity to text me, and I look at that text and I'm like he texts me out of the blue, like literally 8 years later.
It takes them 8 years and for you to like become this star, and then they're like, hang on, I think I
really liked him, so yeah, him.
We have a rule, we block in our studio, we block those people, we don't have time for that.
You know what I mean? It's just like, I think it's time for me to change my number, because this is probably the 5th text I've gotten like that.
So Heaven and Hell is out in 2 weeks. It's not out yet, already in the chart. We love the concept of this album. One side, going old school, is heaven. One side is hell. Which is your favorite side today? I guess it might change every day, right? What about today?
Hell, as you can see, I love that.
Where did the concept come from?
When I wrote Torn with a few friends of mine, in the bridge it says, I'm torn in between heaven and hell. And I was literally in the car in New York heading to the VMAs in my superhero outfit. And it was so funny. I just when the car stopped, I was like, heaven and hell. That's the concept. That's the title. And it just hit me.
Kings and Queens, everybody loves it. And I think it has such an empowering message for women to always keep that crown on, the invisible crown and be strong. What inspired that? Was it a relationship? Was it family, career?
I mean, it was a lot. I mean, I grew up with really strong females as my aunt, my mom, and my mom worked really hard, and I saw them like suffer a lot and struggle because they came to America with no money, they didn't know the language, and growing up, we were really poor, and it was hard to see them like that. So I definitely have this thing with female empowerment. I just really want us to be equal, and I didn't like seeing what they went through, and I saw it firsthand. And it happened to me trying to make it in the industry as well. So it's hard when you live it and you see it. So it's like, now that's all I want to write about.
They must be so proud of you now.
Yes. They are awesome. They're so proud, and I just love giving back to them. The whole reason I do what I do is to give back to my family and now for my fans, and so. Is
that like a kind of Albania WhatsApp group with like Rita Ora, Ira Estrefi, BB Rexa, Dua Lipa, Ava Max? Like, they're from the top of my head. It's become famous, that part of the world, from just having incredible women.
It's insane. I mean, I think it's so cool. I know we definitely didn't plan it. It just happened.
Very talented women from that side of the world.
We work really hard, I think, right? I don't know. All of us women work really hard.
Yeah, I think especially when you're not given those opportunities as easily as anyone else, when you have to really work for it, you probably want it that little bit more than other people.
I think so, because I grew up really... I struggled a lot, and it was like, I remember not wanting to live that way. And I just knew there was no other option for me, if that makes sense.
Cute. Back to the album. It's on its way. We're really excited. You worked with some incredible producers. We're talking writing with Red One, who's in Dubai right now, funnily enough. And
oh my God, I met him once, and crazy because I work with a producer named Circuit a lot, and he executive produced the whole album. He's incredible, genius, literally. But Red One got in the studio when we were doing Kings and Queens, and that was the first time I met him, and he was a fantastic guy.
It's so funny. We talked about Red One on air, and then we had a caller going, we need to send the message from Ava Max to Red One saying thank you so much for working with Ava. Your fans are next level over here. They call up all the time, spouting messages.
Wow. I can't wait. I've always wanted to come to Dubai. I really have. It's hard for me because I thought I was going to go this year and so, but there's always next year. There are bigger problems in the world, right? So I'm hoping that we all can stay healthy during this time.
How are you coping without the travel?
Oh my goodness. It's so weird. I'm not being home all the time. It kind of drives me insane.
And what are you streaming? How do you stay entertained at home? Are you a Netflixer? Are you trying to stay away from technology? What are you doing?
So hard. I literally get headaches from just looking like this, and then I'm like, get up, and it's just you have to remember to you know what I mean, just not hunch over. But that's what technology does. But in bed is my favorite. Watching a movie in bed.
We're so excited about the album. Anything else you can tell us in terms of not who the songs are about? You didn't say that.
All my exes.
There needs to be a secret note in your phone that's just for you. It's no, this isn't public. No, people don't know things. I know things, and it's all written down, and it's coping strategy.
A lot of people don't know this about me, but I've been on a lot of dates, a lot. So and let me tell you, probably all of them have been fixed. So it's pretty great. As girls, we date young, Since I was 17, it was just it's tough to find someone who you mesh with, Do
you believe in love?
I do, yeah.
Have you been in love?
Yeah. Do you guys believe in love?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I recently came out of a situation, a relationship. I was in love. James is like, why are you bringing this up?
No, I love it. I think everybody should talk about it.
I've been talking about myself all day, so I'm like,
he's probably going to be like, why are you telling Ava Max your life story?
I want to know.
And he went overseas. I mean, he got a great job. Things were fine, and then he got a great job, and he left. And I thought I was fine because I thought, you know, like I'll be okay, and long distance will be okay. But long distance is really hard.
Oh, long distance is really, really hard.
That takes us to a place where we all say to ourselves in the studio pretty much every night, OMG, what's happening? Every day.
Hard. Relationships are heaven and hell. Literally. You can't have perfection.
You really can't. And then when you finally think you've found a situation that's going to work, something happens and...
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And it's definitely now in the 21st century, now that we're where we are now, it's so difficult to keep a relationship healthy. It's difficult with social media, with traveling, with a global pandemic, literally everything. And this is just, I mean, this just came to my head now. Like in the situations that you've been in, has it been people from your industry or outside? Because men sometimes get intimidated, right? Like, you know, of I guess someone like you. I just run away.
It's so funny because Selena Gomez says all the time that she can't find the right guy because all the right men are scared of her being so successful.
It's tough, you know, but I like to keep my personal life private. I mean, that's why I usually talk about it. It's actually better that way, you know, because do you ever believe in like jinxing something?
Oh my God, yes.
Right? I'm very superstitious. Like I knock on wood. I don't talk about that stuff because I really truly believe that the more people who know it, the more sabotage it'll bring you. So it's like energy is such a real thing. And so I don't know, especially me right now in the public eye, I definitely like to keep my personal life private. I think it's a good thing.
We respect that 100%.
Because not everybody will always be happy for you, you know, and even if they don't intend on doing it, it just kind of just energetically maybe.
Yeah, just gossip in general causes sometimes negative energy towards someone, and that maybe you didn't mean it that way, but that's how gossip is, you know, so.
I'm so sorry, guys. We're gonna have to wrap
therapy
up.
session. That'll be $250. That's paid for.
Like it was both of us.
Oh my God, I wish I was in Dubai right now. That sounds so much fun.
Virgin Radio.